We will get this one underway very, very shortly. My HLTV just catching up here. As you can see, Terrace and CTs running together. They've become friends.
Yep. Oh, look at this. We're going to see some possibly an early nade from Carl in that upper sight note. He's going to just hang around outside the squeaky.
I think Tyloo are going to play this one slow.
Well, right now we've got XF and TB on outer. We've got Gob B in that nice rotator position. We've got Sykes in the ramp room. And, well, Alex from Tyloo with bomb in hand, about to make a push on that ramp room.
Oh, good from Gob there onto XF on the outside, looking for a double. But TB will work his way in. That could be opening here or for Tyloo. Good rifle has gone down. Tixo has taken a bit of damage. Capio is down. Tixo is down. Brilliant from TB. And here come Tyloo. Bomb plant is going to come in. And it's now a 2 versus 1, I think. I can't actually work it out because the HLTV isn't updated here just yet. Here comes Cash. Will take the kill. And that will be the defuse from 6. And Mousesports will take pistol here on CT side and go 1-0 up. As I said, if you're wondering why it says 2-0, that's because HLTV didn't update and the teams are still mixed up and things. But there we go. It changed. All good.
All good. Well, good, solid play from Cash there. Picking up 3 kills, mopping up things up for Mousesports. And, well, TB over in the Tyloo roster, he was the only man to score a kill for Tyloo, and in fact he got 3, so solid play from him. And, well, we're going to probably see a fast push here on the eco round from Tyloo.
Yeah, no messing around. They've pushed in aggressive, but look at those kills racking up on the board. All of it in literally a split second there. XF finds himself all alone with the Galil and nowhere to run against a remaining 4 Mousesports players.
Yeah, I'm sure the least they wanted was to get that bomb down. They didn't manage it. There weren't many flashes coming through when they went for the rush. It was pretty much just raw brute force, and Mousesports managed to take them out with ease. Let's see what XF can do here, though, with that Galil.
Oh, he's going to take down Gob B, but he had a man watching over to him. That was Cash. And, you know, those situations can be won, but you have to get the look of the draw and really, I guess, hit the first 2 heads when there are so many people alive without them even realising what's going on. But that will bring the score 2-0 Mousesports. Obviously, that second round, there was a fair amount of guns and, you know, deagles mixed in there for Tyloo. So this round should be a full eco for them.
Yeah.
Not sure why risk that second round, to be honest, when you can't afford to really buy out something that's, you know, likely to really get you anywhere. TB just missing his jump onto Red Rock there. Not a good start for him.
Carl is taken out by Cash. We've got Alex just playing around with that squeaky door.
He likes the noise. Here come Tyloo. They're going to make a move. Oh, we're going to make a move over by ramp. Now they're coming to upper. Tixo is there, ready and waiting. They've got Capio and Gob B there as well. And, well, it was easy for Mousesports in the end. That'll be 3-0. Now Tyloo will buy AKs. And this is a round for them that they'll be really interested in actually, you know, picking up. They don't want Mousesports to, you know, go up to 4-0, 5, 6, 7, really start these rounds kind of being strung together and being racked up and finding themselves down by 1 million.
We know how solid Mousesports are with their positioning on Nuke. We know how strong they are on the CT side. And so far, I mean, it's only been 3 rounds, but they have been rather sublime with their rotations, with their teamwork, with their strategies. And Tyloo, I think, are going to struggle here to put a dent in the scoreboard. I think Nuke is possibly one of the worst maps that Tyloo could face Mousesports on. Cash taking down XF and good rifle.
Capio right now is already up in the radio room, or lobby.
Yeah, that bomb is down and...
looking for the stragglers.
I don't think TB's got any chance here. He's taken out through that door by Capio. So, presumably a buy round for Tyloo. Or maybe not.
Maybe not after the second and fourth. The sounds didn't really make sense there, and there's pistols being thrown around. So, I think, you know, they're either going to full eco this, or there might be a deagle mixed in there somewhere, but they should be going 5-0 down right now. I really don't expect anything less from this. I mean, Mouse Sports, if they can get a quick 10, I think they can turn this into a real whitewash of a game. After such, you know, a great first map, which, you know, almost looked like a whitewash in itself as well there, but, you know, Tyloo managed to, Mouse Sports managed to come back a little bit later on into it and turn it into a 16-13. This one, I think Mouse Sports are really going to want to grab by the horns, keep this CT side pressure on, and not let Tyloo think, you know, we have a real chance here to maybe win it in 2. They want to shut them out completely and kind of, I don't know, humiliate them a little, like put them back in their place.
Yeah, well, they're really getting into their stride here on CT. They've got those rotations and positioning on lockdown, and they seem to be in total control here on DE Nuke.
Well, Tyloo now have weapons. This is their chance to get something moving. Flash is going out into ramp room. Here comes Tyloo. XF has taken down 6. Flash is moving now towards the back of that ladder room, and this looks good for Tyloo. They've brought it back to a nice advantage in their favour. 4-on-3 at the moment. Bomb will be planted in lower, and they're going to spread out, move through those doors, put the pressure on Mouse Sports to make a move back down to this site. Mouse just waiting for Godby to get around from the one side. Tixo has taken out TB. It's now 3 versus 2 as Good Rifle takes out Godby. Tixo on the side with not much health whatsoever, and they have to now start to make a move. Here goes Carl and Alex both. Perfectly timed there from the Chinese players, coming out of the doors at exactly the same time. Mouse Sports losing their first round of this first half, and Tyloo, that's a bit of hope for them now. If they can get 2 or 3 together, bring it back. I mean, against a team like Mouse Sports, who we know are going to be strong here on CT side, Tyloo, if they can take 5-6 rounds max into that second half, they'll be happy.
Yeah, certainly. And I really feel that the lower sight might be the key here for Tyloo. They haven't had much success on upper, and I think Mouse Sports very strong on upper with Godby and Capio. Perfect teamwork, always ready for those counter flashes when you rush that upper site. I think, you know, they should keep chipping away at that lower site, and but they're going to go for the upper yet again.
Yeah, they are going to go for upper here. Good Rifle will be the first man in. He's got 2 right in front of him. This looks like it could be a good one for Mouse Sports. If they continue to push like this, Mouse will just mop up, which they do very quickly, in fact. I think XF was the only one to get a kill in that round for the Chinese side, and that will be Mouse Sports bouncing right back after losing a round.
Yep. Yeah, as I said, I really think they should keep giving that lower site a shot. I mean, Mouse Sports control on rafters, it's just supreme, and they're always very quick to rotate around on that upper site when that push comes in. Look at this, Capio getting straight up onto those rafters. This is an example, and Mouse Sports have often been sort of stacking 3 in that upper site.
Again, the Tyloo have gone for that, you know, kind of mixed buy with quite a few Galils in there. But they're going to make a move here onto this upper side. Flash is going to Squeaky. Is this the push, or is it not? If it is, Tyloo are very, very slow, and they're losing men left, right, and centre. And they're kind of bunched up in Squeaky door. A grenade or a man from behind, like Cash, will get a hat-trick and seal the round for Mouse Sports. And yeah, Tyloo weren't coordinated enough there for me. They were trying to push through while someone was coming back, and they didn't think about watching the behind man, and Well, Cash has pushed up from ramp and just picked off all 3 very easily, and that will be a 7-1 mouse lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tyloo are going to do much better on a map where they've sort of got a bit more freedom to kind of be creative and use their flair and aggression to their advantage. We know that, you know, Nuke, often it's a map where the opposing when the opposing CT's team it's very easy to put that pressure on and surround those T's with wall spam and such. And well, I think Tyloo are going to struggle here. They do a lot better on a map like Inferno. Traditionally, though, Mouse Sports were never that strong on Nuke. I mean, it certainly their win ratio on Nuke wasn't quite as high as other maps. In fact, in an interview at Gamescom, I think it was the team manager, mentioned that Nuke has been a struggle for them at times.
Yeah, I think, you know, even though it might not be your strongest map, it might be your opponent's weakest map. So that's what you've got to kind of add up. Not because, I mean, Mouse Sports will look at Dust 2 maybe as their you know, strongest map. Yeah. So
they sort of turned things around at Gamescom when they actually beat Fnatic on DE Nuke, after stating that, you know, it would be a tough one for them in the pre-match interview.
TB here is 1 versus 2 to win the second round of the half for Tyloo. He's going to spray up there towards ladder. He's got Cash coming in actually from his right-hand side. He didn't see him quick enough, and Cash will make it 8-1 Mouse. And I mean, you have to feel here that if Mouse Sports can shut this game out quickly, it's really going to give them a big advantage going into the final map.
Yeah, I don't see Tyloo coming back on in this one. I mean, I think maybe they just need to get this one over with nice and quickly and focus on the next game ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tyloo aren't going to obviously give this one away, but at the moment, Tixo and Capio are just running riot with them there. I mean, knocking their confidence. When you get men pushing up onto you that early on, you really just think, we're just losing this. And I think from that point onwards, you're going to find it very difficult to actually come back in and do anything with the map.
Yeah. I know it's 8-1. It's not, you know, plenty of teams have come back from, you know, 14, even 14
yeah,
ones,
13 twos.
But yeah, but I mean, my feeling is just from, you know, watching this game so far, that Tyloo just need to forget this one and move on. I don't see them making a comeback, Joe. So,
well, I'll reserve my judgment on that kind of statement until the end of the first half. At the moment, we have a 3-on-2 situation in this round. Alex working down towards the old ramp room. Good Rifle is in the upper side. Cash, Six and Tixo all evenly spread out here. Tixo's going to be the man to fire through vents, I think, here in a second.
Yep. Good Rifle's making his way down to lower, and he's going to go for the plant, and Tixo's going to take him out here.
Brilliant from Tixo. He played that one perfectly well. He was spotted actually by Alex, who wasn't quick enough to react and do the damage to him. And Tixo pretty much winning that round there for Mouse Sports at the end. I mean, Tyloo did a good job of bringing it back even and getting in there to get the plant in while the time was ticking away. But Tixo holding very, very firm in vents. And that will be 9-1. We've got 5 rounds to go. Let's see if Mouse Sports can bring a 14-1 half home.
Yeah, I think Tixo really anticipated that plant there. And what I think one of the problems for Tyloo is time and time again, they haven't actually managed to get the bomb down. That's really affected their economy throughout this first half.
Yeah, they're on an eco here as well, which is actually spread her out with Deagles. But Cash again on ramp room. Cash is such a great ramp room defender. I mean, we've seen him do it many, many times from here and also in his previous team. Yep. And he's very, very good. And that is fitting perfectly into this Mouse Sports side, who are now 10-1 up here against Tyloo in the second map. With 4 rounds to go. I mean, 14-1 is surely out of reach for them. And maybe 13-2 is going to be a similar kind of story. But this round, this game, not over just yet, as Alex will take out Tixo with the grenade. Smokes down to cover on that inner site, but Tyloo are making the kills left, right and centre. XF and Good Rifle have got kills of their own, and it's now all on God B, who is picked off by Carl there, and that will be 10-2. So Tyloo still have, a chance of a 10-5. If they can pull that 10-5 back, then it's not actually that bad of a half.
No, certainly not. Yeah, let's hope that they can pick things up a bit. We always like to see close games here on ESL TV. As Good Rifle charges up that ladder. Gonna go for that wall spam on rafters. Let's see if he manages to chip away at Mouse Sports' health. He does indeed. He's done so much damage onto Capio, who's sitting at 6 HP.
Well,
incredible start there from Good Rifle.
The position that Capio is playing, though, is the kind of position where with 1 HP you can still take out 2 people who attack the site. So I think it doesn't really matter that much. So we'll have to see if Capio can hold on to this despite that early damage that's been put out onto him.
TB has actually suffered.
Not, because the grenade was thrown.
I wonder if they planned that. I wonder if they thought to themselves, those shots that might have connected on rafters.
I can't remember what side it was yesterday. K23 maybe? Or was it Titans or EG? Basically, they put 4 grenades down at the side of Hut to take the man who was waiting outside to down. Great play. I mean, brilliant stuff. I think it was K23. As actually this round will be fairly quickly over for Tyloo. After they got those initial kills, it was fairly easy. Standard stuff down into that lower side. 10-3 the score. Mouse Sports maybe slipping a little here at the end. And certainly to lose, 4 in a row, Matt, at the end of the half is kind of like a game of football when your opponent scores twice in the 45th minute.
Definitely. I mean, if Tyloo can take these next 2 rounds, they're just going to have so much more room to breathe in that second half.
And that's the thing. If you end good, chances are you'll start good. Yep. So Mouse Sports really need to pick up these final 2 rounds. Give themselves a good lead. Here comes the first exchange of kills. 1 apiece. 6 will bring the advantage back towards the Germans. XF is now in through Squeaky Door. And this is a very, very close round here, but that could be the difference, because it's now down to a 3-on-1. Tixo will take out Alex. And Mouse Sports move up to 11-3. Matt, we're in the final round of this first half. What won that round there for Mouse Sports? It was a close one.
Yeah, it certainly was. Again, I just think their defense on upper has been so strong. Their counter flashes have been great. Their work on rafters has been wonderful, and their rotations have been brilliant as well. I mean, Tixo in particular on this map, he's been the sort of the go-between guy. He's been the one who's been ready to kind of rotate around, adapt to whatever's been going on, which mostly during this first half has been action in upper. Capio's going to be on those rafters yet again. And, well, lots of rafter spam here from Tyloo. They've managed to chip Capio down to 52 HP, Gob B down to 73. So it has paid off. Will Mouse Sports decide to make a move here off the rafters, or are they going to stay? They're in good positions here that make it hard for Tyloo to really get that wall spam. I mean, if you're close to that wall, obviously you've got a much higher chance of having your health chipped away.
Good start to the round here from Tyloo, and Tixo there was caught out of position, spraying pretty randomly. Here it's all on Cash. Alex will come through, and that will be the end, Matt, of this first half. 11 rounds to 4 in favour of Mouse Sports. Of course, they lost out in the first map, and I think 11-4 is not that bad, to be honest, on Nuke. I think that if Tyloo really get off to a strong start here, as they kind of ended that first half, then it can happen. Matt, you can update that,
Cheers.
and I will check out the score.
Yeah, Tyloo really seemed to sort of adapt a little bit towards the end there, and they kind of took their time, I think, a little bit more. They were going for those upper rushes quite a bit in that first half, and you know, when they just took their time, they just stayed back, chipped away at the health on rafters, and then, you know, chucked a few sneaky grenades in, focused more on the wall spam, and just played more relaxed and took their time. That was where they were really able to do some damage to Mouse Sports.
Right now we have a 1-0 lead for EG on Nuke. They won pistol round on T side. We're going to get straight then into the second half. Mouse Sports against Tyloo, 11 rounds to 4 in favour of the Germans.
Yep. I've exhausted myself of things to say, Joe.
That's not good for a shoutcaster, Matt, I have to
that
say.
really isn't. So, second half. Well,
here's my new broadcasting friend, which is a phone, and he says just as much as Matt. And I can even ring people for their opinion on that. Matt's got no such useful capabilities.
That's a good idea. Well, let's see how Mouse Sports play this one on T. Pistol rounds kicking off. Tyloo with a very strong start, taking down 3 players. It's all going to be on God B and Capio. God B with bomb in hand. He's desperately trying to get down there and get the plant off. But will Tyloo be able to get there in time to stunt that plant? He's not going to go for the plant, in fact. He's the last man standing. No, Capio also alive with 10 HP. And look at this. They're all over the map. Tyloo were down there expecting the plant.
And not all of them. Alex was there ready. And, well, the thing is, you can hear it from underneath that garage when they're running underneath you. So you can get into a position where you can kind of steal the show. The score now 11-5. So we should be expecting here another couple, because actually there was only one frag there that came in form of God B. So Mouse Sports shouldn't be buying out anything on this second round. I'm guessing it's just going to be a quick push again. This time it's coming down towards the old ramp room. So the grenades are pushed around and they start to walk in, and we can't find a man that's alive, as Carl and XF really mopped that up. And that's another one for Tyloo. I think this one's going to be a little closer than it looked. I mean, at what, 10-1? You were maybe expecting a Mouse Sports washout here. But Tyloo finished off strongly in the end of the first half, and that counts a lot moving forward here.
Yeah. I think they got a little bit carried away with their aggression and rushes that they used on Dust 2, and that doesn't always work on Nuke, especially you know, in tight spots like the upper site. I think sort of towards the end there they focused more on, you know, what they did right on Dust 2, and they were able to, you know, just take their time, play more relaxed, as we mentioned. And now, seemingly, they're going to lock things down in the opening stages of this second half.
All going to be on Tixo here, who's taken a lot of damage. He's lost out on all his ammo as well. This bomb's going to get defused now by Tyloo, and they will take the first 3 rounds of this first half. And Mouse Sports, of course, throwing a little bit of cash into that one.
Yep.
Which might mean they're back on an eco now.
And that was something that Tyloo really struggled to do in the last half. They struggled to get those bomb plants, and it just meant that, as we witnessed, there was a lot of kind of confused buy-ups, you know, with a whole range of different stuff in the mix, and lots and lots of eco rounds for them. Yeah,
Mouse Sports at the moment are, you know, rather than waiting out and making a full-on, you know, real buy round, they've had 2 which are mixed, which, you know, is a bit of a gamble. But also, when you're at 11, if you win one of them, you're going to set your opponents back to like no money, and then you should win the next one after that as well. So and when you're up 11, that can put you 13, 14 rounds up, and then you're already in the position to win the map. And that's what Mouse Sports were thinking there. But now, I don't know. I don't think this is going to go too well for them.
Yep. Nice work from TB there, and we've got Sykes actually rotating around on outer. He's 29 HP. Alex is sitting in the garage, and Sykes will take him out and make his way around. Capio's down. It's a 4-on-1, and well, 4th round on the boards for Tyloo.
Yeah, this is, really getting good for them now. And that's the thing about Nuke. Even if you lose 10-5, 11-4, even 12-3, you get off to a good start. And these rounds really can just pile up fast. Mousesports now, again, 2 rounds of, kind of mixed buys. Lose them both. And they're now Deagles or even full eco, some of them. So they can be looking to go just 11-9, which... then all of a sudden your great first half turns into pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
There's Carl with a nice little ace on that eco round.
They're really getting back into this, Tyloo, and I honestly didn't expect them to put those 3 rounds on the board in the latter stages of the first half.
Well, I mean, that's
what
you said. When you said, I don't see them coming back, and I said I'll reserve my judgment until half-time, because those, even when you're 10-1 behind, the last 3-4 rounds of the game, you can, really pick up a lot of momentum if you're able to pick them up. If they're close rounds and you get a good feeling about it, then you all of a sudden you feel yourself like you're back in the game, and that's exactly what's happened to Tyloo. And again, they've got off perfectly to the start of this round.
Oh, XF is sitting in that garage. I don't know if Cash knew, but he just threw a smoke over there, and XF could do some damage here.
You can't see him. There he goes. Now he can see them, and he's going to open up here. And it was a bit of a random spray kind of thing going on, but it will double grenade. One of them is Cash, the other one is his teammate Carl. And Mousesports now find themselves in a 2-on-2 situation.
Yep. Capio on 9 HP, Tixo on 81.
Capio on dead HP.
Yep.
But Tixo's going to get the bomb down here. Question is, will Alex be able to take him out? He's been spotted here. There goes Alex. Tixo goes down. Alex will drop, lose some health, but who cares? He's got the defuse. That's a 6-0 lead we have for Tyloo.
Yep.
And I can see all you guys at home, you Mousesports fans, holding your head right now. Face palming.
Yep. Don't worry too much, guys. So this is actually, they do have quite a lot of
guys. They do have 6-0. They do have CT-sided map.
They do have quite a lot of reason to worry, actually, because Tyloo. They take this, Mousesports are going to be out of the tournament. There is no lower bracket in the Global Challenge, Chengdu.
Here come Mousesports, but there is Good Rifle with his rifle being good. And, well, Mousesports have managed to get into this site, though. That's a promising thing to see. Godby's taken a hit to the head, but actually got the kill anyway. Let's have a look at the remaining players. XF on 70, Carl on 86. It's going to be like a double vent sweep here.
Yep. It's 3-2 in favour of Mousesports, but in terms of HP, well, Sykes is on 17. Godby is on... He was on 17, Sykes on 22, who's up rafters at the moment. Tixo and Sykes are really going to have to communicate here. And if they want to prevent that defuse... Carl maybe just waiting it out too long. Can't get the defuse now.
He went into kind of hope for a bit of a ninja or something there, but wasn't going to happen. And that'll be, first round of the second half for Mousesports. 6 rounds to 1, the second half score. Overall is 12-10. And that could just be the round that, kicks them in the backside and tells them, come on, guys, we're close here, we can do this.
Yeah. Let's keep an eye on Carl, actually, for a little bit, because, I mean, he's almost been carrying Tyloo in this second half. He's on 13-3.
Yeah.
TB also
no doubt he's played very,
well.
very good in this second half, but it's going to have to be a team performance from Tyloo that pushes them through. There goes Capio on the outside. Godby has pushed over on that tin roof. He's fired a few shots off there, but not actually hit anyone. And now it all goes quiet again. Still got 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time in this round for mousesports to make their move. They want that initial pick to decide where they're going to go, and I don't really see it coming anytime soon. And I mean, we're about to hit the 30-second mark. Mousesports have to move quickly now. There goes God B. They will take down TB, but Alex will peek out here from the side of the red box, and that will lose Mousesports 2 more men. Carl is in on that upper site. Mousesports have dropped the bomb on the outer as they do start to move in. Carl has to get the kill here, which he does manage. He's got a man underneath him. He will take down that kill. In fact, it was XF who came in from behind to get it in the end. And that will bring us back to 12-11. Close stuff here.
Certainly turning into a bit of a thriller, this one. As Tyloo managed to pretty much mirror that dominance that mousesports had on CT. And, well, it's DE Nuke. We do see this time and time again. But, well...
It's a chill-out round for mousesports now. They're going to, on the eco, talk about what's going wrong, what they need to do, what needs to be changed for them to make something of this round, of this game now. So no, their backs are to the wall here, make no mistake about that. They're on their more difficult side. They keep losing, those ecos are coming their way. Not good. Not good for mousesports. They're going to rush now and I guess just pick one place and hit it hard and hope that they can get some kills. Will be ramp room. Here comes Carl with 1, 2. Quick, where's Carl? There he is. Alex will come in for a bit of the action as well as good rifle. Cash did get a kill in amongst everything. And that will bring us level, Matt. 12-12. And that's a great start to this second half by Tyloo. They've done their job, got themselves level. Now they have to concentrate on picking up the next 4 rounds to put them up to that 16, which will push them, of course, into the semi-final.
Yeah, well, they certainly seem capable of it. If they keep this up, they will be saying auf Wiedersehen to mousesports very, very soon.
Very good, Matt. Well, this round's not gone mousesports' way. And they will be slowly but surely, 1 by 1 or 2 by 2 at some point, taken out. Godby's going to call a timeout. Good decision from mousesports.
Yeah, very good.
But let's put some faith into Capio for a second here. 1 versus 5. Bomb down over the other side of the map. Something tells me that Capio is not going to achieve this situation.
Yeah, well,
there he goes. He goes around the corner, and TB was watching him waiting. So we're going to get a timeout. The score now 13 rounds to 12 in favour of Tyloo. And Matt, I'm impressed by that little bit of German that you just kicked out there.
Yeah,
it's definitely improved since the season 3 finals when Aufgeht's attacks was employed.
Yeah, I made an extra special effort for all the German fans. And well, there was talk of you doing some German commentary soon, Joe. I mean, Pre's done it in English. Andreas Lenski, our German host, he's done a few English casts, and maybe we owe it to him to give the German.
What would I say?
Shot.
I don't know what I'd say.
Oh, you just have to, when there's a good frag, you just "Das ist so geil" or "Sehr gut."
Well, maybe you should do it then, huh? It's obviously your German is such a great language. Let's have a look at the old SK versus EG. At the moment, 6 rounds to 1. No, that's the overtime. 7-4 on Nuke. CT side for SK. They're leading that one. Of course, SK won 6 rounds to 1 in overtime of the first map on Train. So SK, if they can win this second one, will go through into the semi-final. A quick roundup, of course, of the other side, Matt, where we saw Fnatic win 2-1 against Titans. We made Fox win 2-1 against WNV. we should probably maybe get back into the game now, Matt, because we've started again. Mouse Sports having that timeout. Let's see what it's going to offer them here. It's a deco round, and they are being obliterated here. God B was the only one to get a kill, and Tyloo are now on 14, and Mouse Sports find themselves again in that situation where they have to win all of the remaining rounds in order to come back in it. But look at the score, 10-1. This is where Tyloo turned it around last half. I wonder if they can do it again.
Yep. Let's hope they can. What? Why would I hope they can? Sorry, I was just actually checking out the Warcraft 3 results. The Muslim managing to beat Ted 2-1. Surprising result there.
No.
As our HLTV goes into lag mode.
Oh. Well, at least it didn't crash. That's always a good sign. We are back into the game.
XF from Tyloo getting off to a bad start, down to 14. There's been so much wall spam in this round.
Well,
if the HP is showing up correctly,
exactly,
on HLTV.
And there could be the difference. Mouse Sports now edging their way around. Good grenades coming out from Tyloo. And Mouse Sports again have gone for this mixed buy. They're, hoping that they can keep it at 14. That's the aim of the game for them. But look at the timer. 36 seconds to go. Flashes and nades are headed out towards ramp room, and Mouse Sports are going down that way. And there's no one to be seen here yet from Tyloo. They're obviously playing this one fairly deep. The 6 will pop around the corner. Alex is there ready and waiting. Carl's on the other side as well. This is not looking good for Mouse Sports. They're being absolutely destroyed on that lower side. It's all on Cash, and he will spray down towards Vents. He gets one, but XF comes in from behind and kills him. And Tyloo move up onto game point here. I know you wanted to look at me while I said it's game point, but there is one more round. If Tyloo win it, they've won the game. So let's get back in.
It's getting pretty tense. I mean,
Matt, you're going
Mouse
grey.
Sports could be
you're
out.
going grey and stuff. No.
I'm going grey? What? Mouse Sports might be out of the tournament any second now. It's the final, possibly the final
again a mixed-up round here for Mouse Sports. They've not got all that much cash to work with. They've lost the first 2 men. Alex is there watching. Godby's picked off 1 kill. It's all on Tixo at 9 HP. He takes off the head of Alex. 1 versus 2. He's got a man behind him. Tixo takes down XF. It's Tixo against Carl to keep Mouse Sports in the game. Carl will spray the floor there down towards the lower site.
Carl is the man on 19.
79 HP, and it was just updating from last round.
Carl, the man on 19-4, the top performer of this half. Will Tixo be able to take him out and give Mouse Sports a glimmer of hope?
Well, Tixo at the moment is running the clock down. He's trying to force Carl away, but Carl's got the kind of upper hand here because the bomb is down inside that upper site, and Tixo knows it. He's just waiting for Carl to come around the other side. Tixo will now make his move as he takes the peek out there. Yep. Moving in slowly. He's got the bomb in his hand. He's got his back to Carl here. Will he think to check around? Carl will now take a peek. Here comes Carl, and he will take down Tixo. Drops down to the ground floor. Gets the defuse. Good games are called. And Tyloo will knock Mouse Sports out of the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge Chengdu and move through into the semi-final where they will play either EG or SK. Great game, Matt.
Yeah, fantastic game. Tixo almost managing to push, give his team a chance that they could push it into an overtime, but he didn't quite. And, well, Tyloo are looking promising after defeating this Mouse Sports lineup. And, well, next game that we're going to broadcast, I guess.
SK versus EG. Still going on. Why not?
Yep. But after that, I guess it's going to be We Made Fox going up against Fnatic. That's also going to be a cracking game. We will have some Warcraft 3 coming up soon. But, well, let's enjoy this, this game on Nuke.